GameTrailers 2010 Game of the Year Awards. Biggest news story.
With developers and publishers embracing Facebook and Twitter, news comes down the pipeline faster than ever. The 24-hour news cycle delivers the goods around the clock, and stories break before we've had ample opportunity to digest the prior nuggets. Picking the biggest news story of 2010 is a difficult task, as the year has provided more than its fair share of stunning revelations.
And the nominees are...
Deploying surprise in 3, 2, 1.
The 3DS.
If there's one thing Nintendo knows, it's handheld hardware, so we have some faith that when the company shows off its latest, we're sure to be shocked. But as we found this year, no track record can prepare us for new technology as mind-bending as this. 3D with no glasses. We've held off on buying TVs for this very feature.
Here we go. Duke Nukem revived.
The longest-running joke in the gaming industry finally has a punchline. After a roller coaster development cycle that spanned more than a decade, Randy Pitchford and his team at Gearbox have made pigs fly when Duke Nukem Forever was finally announced for official release. Over a decade in the making, we won't blame you for having left this old-school icon for dead.
Inafune leaves Capcom.
For nearly 23 years, Keiji Inafune has called Capcom his home, but not anymore. Following a rash of controversial statements about the demise of Japanese games, Inafune put his money where his mouth is and left one of Japan's biggest and brightest publishers. Next year, he'll probably make this list again, following the announcement of what he's doing next.
Infinity Ward Exodus.
The fallout from the removal of Vince Zampella and Jason West from Infinity Ward is filled with more intrigue and suspense than any of their Call of Duty games. Thrown out of their offices in humiliating fashion, the pair has gone to greener pastures and have taken a ton of talent with them. With the world seemingly at their feet, it's a quick and shocking turn of events. But we can't wait to see what they do in their new environment.
Real ID Fallout.
The folks at Blizzard are wildly regarded as some of the greatest minds when it comes to understanding what a community wants. But with an active fan base that numbers in the tens of millions, it can be difficult to keep the peace in the Wild West that is the internet. Blizzard is interested in cutting the noise from its community by forcing users to use their real names and be responsible for their actions, but backlash has kept them from creating an online utopia.
Can I get a fist pump out there?
And the winner is...
Nintendo 3DS.
The 3DS.
The 3DS is much more than a handheld that displays 3D without spectacles. With accelerometers to track movement for motion-based play, plenty of cameras to incorporate, and a software lineup that's far more mature than its years, there's a reason it's the biggest trending topic of E3. New Nintendo hardware will always create a fuss, but when it's this off the charts, it wins the biggest news story of 2010.
Don't be surprised to pay a hefty amount of money for those glasses. You know, man, those glasses.